Anne Sullivan by Olivia Taylor. Helen. Friends. Anne. Helen Keller had a great friend. Her name was Anne Sullivan. But Anne was not just Helen's friend. She was Helen's teacher, too. Anne and Helen became best friends. They were alike in many ways. They both loved to learn and wanted to help others. Anne. When Anne was a child, she had an illness. The illness made it hard for Anne to see. She went to many doctors for help. The doctors helped Anne see better. Sometimes Anne felt sad because her mother had died and her father had left. She lived in a home for poor and sick people. Anne. But Anne had a plan. Anne wanted to go to school and learn to read. Hand motions. Anne was curious. She went to a school for blind people. She learned to talk with her hands to people who could not hear or see. They touched her hands as she talked. Helen. Helen Keller could not hear or see. She was deaf and blind. Most people thought she could not learn anything, but Anne knew she could teach Helen. Teaching and learning. Anne asked Helen to feel and copy the motion of her hand. This was how Anne taught Helen words. Helen learned to speak, too. She no longer lived in silence. Anne and Helen. After Helen grew up, she and Anne did great things together. They worked to help poor people, and they tried to stop wars. Anne and Helen worked hard to make the world a better place for everyone. Responding. Target skill. Main ideas and details. Anne Sullivan and Helen Keller were friends. Copy the chart and add details that tell why Anne Sullivan and Helen Keller were friends. Write about it. Text to text. What other biography do you think people should read? Write a few sentences explaining what it is and persuading other people to read it. Target vocabulary. Behavior. Curious. Darkness. Illness. Imitated. Knowledge. Motion. Silence. Target skill. Main ideas and details. Tell important ideas and details about a topic. Target strategy. Summarize. Stop to tell important ideas as you read. Genre. A biography tells about events in a person's life.